What's up YouTube? This is Joe from Team Death Meta giving you a deck list today. This is an update on the Chaos Blue Eyes deck that I'm now currently playing. So big shout outs to, big thanks to the person who recommended me, who requested this deck list. You've now gotten me into the deck. I'm thoroughly enjoying it and it's a very good deck to play. So I've been playtesting it in IRL. I've got all the cards, one new card, in fact 3 new cards I managed to get from trading off an Extinction Knight that I managed to get at the sneak peek of Legacy of the Van. I was so happy I got that card. I managed to make £30 plus a Felgrand Dragon and 2 Light Pulsar Dragons, which completed the deck. I was so happy I managed to get that deal. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you could have got a bit more cash out of that. I don't care. I made 50 quid's worth of cards and money in one card on the day, so I'm very happy with that. And now with that, the deck's complete, and I can now use Felgrand in even galaxies, Photon Galaxies. And I go back to that, so I'm very happy. But anyways, enough of that. Here's the deck update. Not so much has changed when you think about it, but in gameplay it can be very crucial. So let's get on with the deck. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. It's still good, still consistent, still it's the main card, the main thing of the deck. Theme of the deck is to utilize Blue Eyes in a chaos way. So there's still running 3 of him. Still the Maiden with Eyes of Blue at 3. Great card, she just does what she has to do. Stalls, gets out Blue Eyes, does your synchros. Just an all around great card. 3 White Stones and a Guard of Storm Dragon for the Cast of Constance part of the deck, and for draw power, consistency, protection in terms of Guard Storm and piercing. It's still a great lot I use, and it's part of the light engine of the deck, and it's just great at that number for me. 1 the Eclipse Wyvern, great card, searches the deck, thins the deck, can go into Xyz and chaos and stuff, and it's just a good card. Only wanting 1 though, because you don't reset. There's only 2 things really you search out in this deck with him. In fact, yeah. So one's really good for now. Try it 2 if you guys want. I just feel 1's good at the moment. If 2 works well, let me know. 2 Bright White Dragon Wybursters and 2 Dark Winged Dragon Collapse Serpent. Really good at 2s. Been testing them at 2s, and they've been doing very well. It's very consistent, gets off your plays, does what it has to do, what they have to do. They're just good guards for chaos. Really good at their commons. 3 Light Pulsar Dragons, the better one of the Chaos Dragons. It's so good, gets off your plays, does your combos. Best chaos, probably the best chaos monster of the deck. Just great combo with Red MD. It's just an all around great card. It's just so splashable and summonable. 1 Red MD, used in every dragon deck really. It's used in every dragon deck most of the times, and it's just so good in Chaos Dragons. It's just really good. 1 Dark Storm Dragon helps with the trading for consistency, and it's a dark for chaos. It's a normal for synchro and Arch Eyes, and it's just an all around good card, and it's a heavy storm for us. Gauze, because it's Gauze, is a great dark monster. BLS, best chaos monster, nothing need to say. And for the rest of the dark engine, we have 2 Tour Guides and a Dark Resonator. I'm still going with this. If I can get a 3rd Tour Guide, I might. It's a might, but at the moment it's still going very well. Because if I draw into Resonator, then it's alright, because I can still use it for chaos and stall and Xyz. And Tour Guide, if I draw into Tour Guide, I always go into Tour Guide. So that's all I needed to do, and it's the dark. That's it for monsters. We have 25 monsters. For spells, we have 3 trading for consistency, 2 cards of constants for consistency. It's a very good number for the deck because we have a lot of level 8s. We have more level 8s than actual tuners for cards of constants, so the 3 and 2 work very well. Although I might drop trains down to 2, who knows, there might be another card that I can splash into this deck that can do very well. For the rest of the spells, we have 1 Silver's Cry. I've taken out the Dragon's Mirror for the Silver's Cry. I felt like every time I drew Dragon's Mirror, it just felt like I was forcing to activate it. I never really got it off. It was just kind of dead in my hand most of the times. So the Silver's Cry, it's very good. It's like the whole, when you had the 1 Monster Reborn, it's kind of like hit for this deck. It's just the 1 Resurrection card for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, so it can do very good combos, and it's just like, oh, draw it, right, I'll just summon Blue Eyes now. It's just very good. It's a quick play spell as well, so it can do very good things in the deck. 3 Dragon Shrine, I might drop this down to 2 at some point. I feel like 3 is a little bit too much, but at the moment it's doing very well. It gets the combos off, it does what it needs to do, it fills up our graveyard with lights and darks. And yeah, so 3 Dragon Shrine, 1 Book of Moon, it's just a good card, 3 Forbidden Lands for protection, and the 2 Royal Decree. I've taken out Dragon Soul Castle. I felt like Dragon Soul Castle, it never got its secondary effect off, which is what I put it in this deck really for. Other than setting off the Maiden, it was doing very well for that, but it wasn't doing anything else. And that everything else is what I need it to do. If you can tell me ways of getting off Dragon Soul Castle a lot better in this deck, do let me know. Post down in the comments, then I can test them out. Because at the moment, other than Darkstorm Dragon, I have no real way, and the Heroic Sun Dragon, I have no real way to get off Dragon Soul Castle, as well as other than Black Rose Bomb. But I don't want to go Black Rose Bomb just to get off Dragon Soul Castle. So I've taken them out, and I've gone with 2 Royal Decree because traps hurt this deck, obviously. So 2 Royal Decrees will help this deck a lot more than Dragon Soul Castle at the moment. But yeah, let me know if you have anything about it. That'd be great. If you help me, I help you, pretty much. That's how it goes. So for the extra deck, 2 Azure Silver Dragons. It's still a great card. I love it. It's just so good. Black Rose Dragon for the bomb. For the 8s, Felgrand Dragon Knight. I'm so happy I got Felgrand Dragon Knight. I really am. But yeah, great card. Works well with Maiden. It's just an all-around great rank 8 Xyz. If you can get it. I am a budget duelist, but even I'm saying if you can get this, do get it. It will be well worth it. I wouldn't say it's well worth the price at them. Still, this is like 15 quid for this card. If you're not a budget duelist, then you know you should have no problem. But if you are, I'd say wait and try and get trade fodder for this. You'll be better off trying to get trade fodder for this than actually buying it yourself. But it's a great card. So happy I got it. But yeah, so 1 Felgrand Knight, 1 Heroic Sun Dragon, and 1 Thundering Dragon. I might take out Thundering Dragon and either put in the Draglong or Tachyon Dragon, because I feel like Heroic Dragon is just better for this kind of deck. A normal Blue Eyes deck, Thunder End Dragon all the way, but for this kind of deck I would probably prefer Overlord. But at the moment, got these 2, both great cards that both bomb the field and destroy things, which is very nice. 1 for R7, we have our Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. It's just a good card. Combos will default on Strike Bouncer when you've utilised its overlay units. and Forest Rank Bangers is our rank 6 to go into. For our 4s, Queen Dragon Djinn, just a good card for Dragon decks really. If you go into the rank 4s, you get Queen Dragon. Diamond Dire Wolf, great card. Now it's a budget card, it's fantastic even more, just for the good pop, and good for the Evil Sword matchup. Paladynamo, Evil Sword matchup, and we have the good amount of lights that we can utilize for him. Cowboy, Evil Sword matchup, and Cowboy for game. For our 3s, which is what we kind of go into the most because of Tour Guide, we have Leviad, Sea Dragon, great for banished decks and chaos decks, all that kind of stuff that utilize the banishing element. It's just a good card. Zen Mains, this was recommended instead of the Giga Brilliant, and I'm enjoying it. Thank you very much for the advice on that one. Zen Mains is doing a lot better. And Mech-Equipped Engineer, this is the one I tend to go to the most, because first turn Tour Guide into Mech-Equipped, you're already utilizing the light and dark. You've got the light of the Mech-Equipped and you've got the dark of the Tour Guide, and it can stall. It can stall just as well as Zen Mains, except you don't get the pop, but it can combo. It combos extremely well with Maiden. It's just an all-around great card. I say if you're utilizing a chaos element and you're doing Tour Guide, use Mech-Equipped Engineer and try going into inverse turn if you can. Just because it automatically sets up that light and dark in your grave, and that is greatly important in this deck, to go to use your Chaos Dragons, to use your Black BLS, to use all that kind of stuff. So it's a great card. I do recommend you going into inverse turn, and it's a really cheap card. It's a very budget card. You can get a playset for like £1.75 on eBay, and it's very good. Do get it and do try it first turn. And 1800 attack is not that bad. So, but I'm really liking Mech-Equipped Engineer. For the extra deck, we have Dragon's Mirror. It may not be in the main deck, but I'm putting in the side deck just in case I want to go back into it. So obviously with that being in here, we've got the 5-headed dragon. Another copy of Silver's Cry, just in case. A Dark Flare Dragon, again, just in case I need more Chaos elements in the deck. And Graveyard setup. I might put him in and take out the Dragon Shrine. Who knows? It will then give me options for level 8 synchros, which could be nice. So I might test that out. We got the Honest, which is good, just in case again. For the Bujin matchups, this card is very good. It gets you the win. 2 effect Veilers for effect heavy decks. Ancient Fairy Dragon for the field heavy decks. A third copy of Ajay Silver Dragon in case I need more protection. F-Long Dragon, Draglong, or just number 46 Draglong. For those dragon decks, this card can be very deadly to them, and we can get off very easily. Again, the 5-headed dragon. The 2 Dragon Sword Castles, just in case I find a way to make them work. And with your help, guys, we could probably make this card work again in the way it's supposed to. And the 3rd copy of Royal Decree for those trap heavy decks. But yes, people, that's the update Chaos Blue Eyes deck. If you have any suggestions or comments about it, comment them below. If you enjoyed this deck, give it a like and thumbs up. That'll be very, very nice. And subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. It'll be very appreciated as well. You know, it will help get the channel up and going a lot better. So far I've only got 14 subscribers, but I got a lot of views, which is great. I love the views, they're so great. And thank you so much. But yes, so rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.